Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. Reactions are still renting the air over the meeting and outcome of the meeting of the southern governors which took place at Asaba Delta State. We've heard from so many, lawmakers, both the northerners and the southerners. The northerners are really against some of the resolution. The southerners are okay with it. But right now we're looking at what Presidency have to say about it, and also taking into consideration what the governor of Kogi State, who is in the Middle Belt, have also said. Don't forget that there were like 4 strong resolutions that came out from that meeting. One was state policing should be approved, and also another one was the issue of anti-open grazing law. All the southern states, 17 southern states, have integrated that into their system, and also the issue of restructuring. All of that are some of the issues that they have rolled out. But right now, we are looking at what the response of Presidency is, and that's what we're going to look at in a jiffy. And according to the news, some hours ago, the aides to President Muhammadu Buhari, Lauretta Onochie, shared a video of Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello talking about restructuring during an interview on Channels TV. In a tweet which she made on her verified social media, Lauretta Onochie asked what restructure wants, or what the restructurist wants. Her comments came from the question Yahaya Bello was asked about restructuring on the interview. And she said that in response to Governor Yahaya Bello's list of President Buhari's effort and achievement in restructuring Nigeria, the anchor of the program, Shehu, said those are not the things the restructurites want. She then asked again what they want and mocked the restructurists by saying that what they want are sack of dollars. And during that interview, Governor Yahaya Bello said that he respects the position of few of his brothers from the southern part of the country who are calling for restructuring of the country. Yahaya Bello said that the president has addressed the issue of restructuring several times. He then went ahead to list the things the president has done in that regard, which include granting the autonomy of the judiciary, granting the autonomy of the legislature, granting the autonomy of the local government by going ahead to sign all the executive order. He also spoke about the national conference and the national dialogue. He said that we have representatives in the Senate and House of Representatives, and that these people were elected to represent us, and that it is not just enough for the president to tell Nigerians to come, let's begin to dialogue. He said that there have been several conferences and dialogue, and the reports from those conferences and dialogue are gathering dust today. He asked what has stopped the National Assembly to come up with a document, deliberate on it, come up with opposition, and forward it to the president and wait for president to agree with it or not. According to him, he said that at all various levels, especially at the governorship level, whatever we are demanding from the president, we should make sure we are practicing it at home. He said that if we are demanding zoning, we should make sure we start the zoning from home. If we are demanding equity, we should make sure we start equity at home. If we are demanding fairness, we should make sure there is fairness at home. And the anchor person asked him if he was saying that President Buhari has restructured Nigeria already. But when Lauretta picked it up in her Twitter, what she said was that the problem was actually because they are not in need of restructuring, but sacks of dollars. I'll read exactly what she said. She said, what do restructurites want? In response to Governor Yahaya Bello's list of President Muhammadu Buhari's effort and achievement in restructuring Nigeria, Shehu said that all Governor Bello said was not what the restructurites want. So she now asks, now what do they want? Me, sack of dollars. Baba no they drop. That's what she said. But trust Nigerians, they've come for her seriously, and that's what we want to look at right now. And the first person here say, restructuring is not one day's job. and what Madam is saying is the truth. They want sack of dollars. During GEJ, none of them pressurized the government to restructure. They are all enjoying dollars. But now the reverse is the case. They were busy shouting as if when the country is restructured, common man will enjoy. This one says, another person here says, but today only the Fulani and their headsmen are enjoying naira paid for kidnapping terrorists and others, which are all using to fulfill their hidden agendas. Another person here says, why is it that only demon populate Buhari presidency? That's the wrong word there, This one says, very soon we shall ask her some basic question. Can fowl grow teeth? If no, they can't stop restructuring or outright separation. So many responses from Nigeria. This one says the true enemy of Nigeria would not want restructuring. They are the ones leading this country on a journey to Kigali, Somalia, or Yemen. Those asking for restructuring of Nigeria are true patriots who love this country. Can someone like Ayo Adeba and George Esther send restructuring for dollar? Come off it. There are still men and women of conscience. Money cannot buy a return to true federalism, as bequeathed to us by our founding fathers, is the only way to stem the tide of disintegration in Nigeria. Great job from many people, but then let's look at this and also take our stand. I'm going to give my opinion in the comment section. Please do well to go there and let's also know your opinion. What is all this restructuring? What do they really need? As I try to look at things very objectively, and for me, I feel that Nigerians should not just hear whatever decision certain persons are making. Because if you want to describe who our politicians are in the true sense of the word, so many of them are just thinking about themselves, their political future, their political journey, how to make things most suitable for them. So even in the process of rolling out things that have the face of the need of the people, we must also sit back, look at the long term, short term of it, and also the long term of it. As much as I know, restructuring is one of the ideal things that every Nigerian wants to see. But at the same time, who will benefit most from it? That's the first question. Who are the people that will walk away smiling when that decision is taken? Nigeria, when we talk about the country Nigeria, we are not looking at Nigeria being only because, well, more corruption is at the national or at the federal level. The state is doing everything they can to make sure that they please the people. Look at the issue of insecurity today. He's biting so hard and everybody seems to be complaining and all of that. But then, as much as we are blaming the federal government, we have to also look inside. How about the security vote money that they have been giving in the tune of billions that they have been releasing to our state governors on a monthly basis? What have they been doing with it? Because if they had used it to payroll our vigilante, this thing wouldn't have escalated to this level. You understand? So even as we are looking at whether it's restructuring, there are some other key things like anti-open grazing. That one is perfect. I love that one. But the issue of restructuring, we should look at it very well, because the restructuring, number one, will create a room for them to become emperors who will rule the people with iron. And worst of all is, if you have a governor who is not considerate, you will see that he will use the people, use the legislature and the executive against their own opposition. Imagine if some governors are given the right to, they are being restructured and given the right to decide the pay that the legislature in their state will collect, that their judiciary will collect. Imagine what will happen. Look at what some of the things that have been listed. Autonomy, financial autonomy has been given to the judiciary. Financial autonomy has been given to the local government. Financial autonomy has been given to the legislature statewide. Why is it that it? So go to our comment section. Let's interact. Let's give us your own part on this. Thank you very much for stating.